Hi Danish learner, welcome back to my channel Danish Matters. I'm Tina Bakker, your Danish friend and tutor. Today we're continuing in this third video about Danish pronunciation on the basis of what my Facebook group members have commented in our Friday challenge a while back. If you're not a member of the Facebook group also called Danish Matters, then ask for membership and join us. Today, we're going to talk about words that have to do with the letter Ø. Yeah, the slashed O or the broken O in Danish, on the basis of your comments. Before we get started, I want to remind you that I take in new students in late August. So if you want to take the next step with your Danish pronunciation, then read about my early prize in the comments or in the description. Yeah. Today, the words are trørød, rørvig, ærø, orø, rødovre. These are all places, and I will take them first. Yeah, but after that come rugbrød, røre, ørn, øret, frøer, and røve. Those are the words for today. Starting with Trørød. Trørød is first of all a city in Rudersdal Kommune in the northern part of Zealand. And Trørød consists of the syllables trø and rød. Yeah? So trø is with a slashed O and rød is also with a slashed O or a broken O. In this word, those two are pronounced the same way, more like an kind of sound. Trørød. Yeah? So you have trø, remember that R's in Danish are in the throat, or at least those that we do pronounce, like that. Trø. And then again, another R, which might make this word a little difficult. Rød. Yeah? Rød. Soft D, tongue down. Trørød. Yeah? Next word is rørvig. Rørvig, which is in Odsherred, by the way. Remember that word from our first video? If not, then go back and watch the video again, or for the first time. Rørvig is with a slashed O and an R, and that is a diphthong, sort of like a two combination kind of sound. Like that. And this is more like a movement that you do with your lips, like if you take a bite of something, yeah? Like that, yeah? Rør. It's the same sound that you have in the word børn, for example, yeah? So you have rør, R in the throat, and the next R, you don't say it. This is an R that just influences the slashed O, so to speak, yeah? But the first one is pronounced in the throat. Rør, and then vi. No G, it's silent, yeah? Rørvig. Next one is Ærø. Ærø is an island, and the Ø at the end means island, yeah? We do say the R in this word. This island is south of Fyn, by the way, so south of Fyn in Danish. So we say Æ, like æble, then you have an R in the throat, Æ, and then Ø, Ærø. I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but have you ever listened to how people, or the sound that people make when they don't know what to say in English? They would say, like at least in American English. In Danish, we go Ø. Sometimes we go yeah? And this is the sound that you need here in this word, yeah? So we go Ærø. Sometimes if we spell this sound, we would spell it with an H afterwards, but this is not what it is in this place. So Ærø, Ærø. Yeah, we used to have a prime minister who was saying a lot of he was mocked by the population for saying that. He was saying a lot of when he was speaking. I think it was Poul Nyrup Rasmussen. Yeah? Ærø. Next one is Orø. Don't mix them up, yeah? Orø is also an island, just like in the other word. It's situated in Isefjord, which is a fjord in the northwestern part of Zealand. Yeah, so just like before, you go, instead of A, you go O, and this letter is very round, just like the letter itself. And in Danish, the O in Danish is not O, it's O, yeah? Just like if you're singing O, 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 like that, yeah? So you go O, rø, O, rø, and you say yeah, O, rø. Next one is rødover. Yeah, I know it's very blah blah when you say it, it really is. You start with rød, yeah? Rød, R in the throat, the kind of sound, and the soft E. Rød, tongue down, yeah? Tongue down. Rød. And the V in over is not really a V. You don't need to really bite your lip here. It's more like a W or an U kind of sound. Over. Note here I'm saying over, but actually most people say O-A. Rødover. So almost like an ER, or like an ER ending, like we talked about in another video, yeah? Rødover, rødover. Not to mix up or confuse with Hvidovre. Those are both cities. This city, Rødover, by the way, is close to Frederiksberg, and is situated west of the lake called Damhussøen. Yeah? But Hvidovre is with an O, just like rødover also is with an O at the end. The last syllable starts with an O, yeah? So it's not Hvidovre, yeah? There are actually O's in Danish. Not all of them are slashed O's, broken O's. This is just an O, a normal O, yeah? So, Hvidovre also, yeah? But this one was rødover, rødover. Good. Those were the places. In this video, those were the places for the comments that you commented in the group, in the Facebook group, Danish Matters. Now for the rest of the words, we're starting with a beginner's word, just like Hitler that we had the other time. Rugbrød or rugbrød. Yeah, some people say ro instead of ru. I might do that myself. Rugbrød. Yeah, so ru is R in the throat. Again, and then U. Remember that the U letter in Danish, the U is not U, yeah, it's not Y either. U, yeah, like that. U, U, no G, again it's silent. U, and then brød. If you're able to say rød, if you're not, then practice. If you're able to say rød, then you put a B in front. It's just like that, yeah? And you might want to practice a little slowly. Rød. Yeah, rugbrød. Our black bread used in our open sandwiches all over Denmark. Yeah. Next one is røre, and here we have the diphthong again. Røre, the diphthong just like we had in rørvi. Yeah, and the one that is in børn. Yeah, røre, which means to touch or to stir. Next one is ørn. Ørn, same kind of sound, meaning eagle. Ørn. Take the bite, yeah. Ørn. Next one is another animal. Ørl. Ørl. Difficult to say. We don't say the R's in this word. Ørl. So it's more like Ørl. 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 Which is, it's a fish. I actually don't know the translation. Maybe you can tell me. Yeah. Another animal, frø. And the member who has commented in the group has put it in the plural form. So the plural form is frøer. Frøer. So F and the R in the throat, and then frø. The ER makes an A. Yeah, watch the other video about this. Frøer. Frøer. So say it slowly if it's difficult. Frøer. 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 Yeah. This word is actually interesting because in the singular form, that is in the indefinite form, there is actually an article or both articles for this word, meaning that this one means two different things. You can have en frø, which is a frog, and you can have et frø, a seed to plant. Yeah, it's very rare in Danish that we have a word that you can actually have two meanings for with both articles, but this is one of them. Other than that, the Danes need to understand you if you don't say the right article. Yeah. But here there is a difference. En frø, a frog, et frø, a seed. Frøer. Seeds or frogs. Here you can't tell the difference here, whether it's one or the other. Yeah. Last word is røve. Røve. R in the throat, slashed O, broken O, and then this w sound again, yeah? Røve, røve, or maybe just røve, røve. It means to rob. The spelling or the pronunciation can differ, not the spelling can't differ, but the pronunciation might differ. But if it differs and you hear røve, then it's something else. It's asses, yeah? And I don't think that's what the member meant. At least that's how I take it. I choose to interpret it differently, yeah? So røve would be to rob, røve would be asses, yeah? But go with røve in this case. Røve. Yeah. Those were the words for today. I really hope that this helped you. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want notifications. Thank you very much for listening and watching. And I just got left to say, happy Danish learning!